So we did this yesterday, going live randomly, just talking about a bunch of stuff. So first day of school is coming to an end. If you have not been on YouTube, you are more than welcome to go on YouTube and like check out our first day of school, our morning. We talked about, kind of like what we were doing, what we did do. I think we even got to look at some of the changes we made. We made more changes downstairs, cleaned it up a bit, organized some stuff, and now I am sitting here watching my people before we all take baths, and we're watching movies tonight. First we were going with Nigerian movies,
now we're going with Indian movies.
But my kids settle on Bollywood, so that's what we're watching. It's Bollywood movies. They know Mama loves Bollywood. I love Nigerian movies, so don't get me wrong. I love Nigerian movies, but I've been watching Bollywood movies for like 7-8 years now. It's 2021. I've been watching them since Caleb was like 1. Caleb is 9. He'll be 10 this year. I love them. I just love that they're wholesome. It's not a whole lot of unnecessary, overly sexual. You can just enjoy it. If you were not on for prayer this morning on Rise and Waiting, I suggest you go and watch the prayer. She prayed the house down.
They're stepping on my
They're crazy.
feet. First, Gracie stepped
So
on my
these are the shenanigans today.
Accidentally, but she did it on purpose.
Yes, the girl got on a baby doll dress, no bottoms, but at least her shoes match. Can y'all please get your pajamas off the floor? Put that back on the counter. Go ahead, you'll tell her.
I need help. It's not too high.
Okay, just put it on the back of the sofa downstairs. Don't you do it. Go put it back. Not today. So these are the shenanigans that happen with my younger people. I don't even know what an older kid is, but this is just kind of what happens in our house. Yes.
Let me see this.
What, you want to see this? Okay, so you can see. That's my twin. You say hi? You can see there.
And I can let you see my clothes. I have and Mom always wear with me on.
Mama braids everybody's hair. So these two got their hair braided yesterday, but their hair is so frizzy. I can do it yesterday. I can do it today, and it would still look like it's been up for a week just because how frizzy their hair is. As soon as they start playing or sweating, it's a wrap. That's the boy. And there's Miss Coco. You say hi, everybody.
Hi.
That's pretty Coco.
Gracie.
Nope.
We
And he just swung on Debo. And she just swung. If he hit her with a pillow, she swung on him with a fist. You better leave her alone before she beat him up. You gonna keep messing with Debo here, and Debo gonna jack his butt up. Here it is. She done took a shoe, and she's finna beat that boy with a shoe over there. And this is what they do. Hey, stop. Let her go. Stop, because you started it. Caleb, no, because you started it. So you owe her. She owe you a lick, bro, because you started it. Hey, Jen. No. You hit her first.
You hit me with a book.
She just threw a shoe at him. I can't with these kids. They're crazy.
You hit me with a book.
So keep your hands to yourselves. Caleb Edward. Chores. Actually, go find Haley so y'all can clean up.
Yeah, I did that because you did that like a million times to me. You guys stop arguing. I'm gonna jack you both up. No, you're not. Yes, you did.
They crazy. Yes. These are the normal shenanigans that happen in this household. Normal shenanigans. Yeah, somebody said yesterday my house is a zoo. That's life with 5 kids. I think even people with 4 kids or 3 kids can even relate. I have friends with more kids than me, some with the same amount of kids as me, some with less, of course. Stop. That's kind of like that's the daily shenanigans when you have so many kids all around the same age group. They kind of just fight over nothingness. But stop it. Hey, cut it out. You done? Caleb. Caleb Edward. Who's older, you or Callie? Who's older?
It was her.
Who's old? You're older, right? Right? So who has the responsibility to shut down an argument or even an unnecessary discussion or a fight? You or her? You and Kaylee, because you guys are the older ones. So as the older person in the conversation, you have the duty to shut it down, right? Correct? Shut it down. Shut it down. Stop. Shut it down. Got it? Get that bag out on that door and get it out, please. Coco, get out my shirt. I love you. So we finished school today. We didn't even do a whole day. We did like a half day.
It's our turn to take a bath.
I know it is your turn. Kaylee's in the bathroom though, so you can't get in.
Why won't I take a bath?
You gonna take a bath as soon as Kaylee get out the bathroom.
Yay!
What's up, Gabby? So, like, we did a half day of school. I'm not even gonna lie. We did not do a whole day of school today, y'all. We got through like half. We got through like morning lessons. We got through Latin, Shakespeare, praise and worship. We got through going over like the new stuff that we introduced. We started a new science unit. We started a new section in history. So going over that stuff. Then I started looking around. I was like, I want to reorganize this. I want to reorganize that. I want to reorganize the toys so the play space is more conducive to daytime playing for the younger two who are not doing full day learning. Like Coco is 2, y'all. I'm getting a solid maybe 5 minutes at a time of learning out of her. She's not doing a whole day. So when she's not learning, she's playing. Like she's playing house. She's building blocks. She's looking at board books, so organizing that stuff, so it's easy and conducive for her to get to it, and the mess is more contained. So we did that, and then we reorganized. Then I finished Kaylee's crate. I'll probably have to go down there and show y'all. Like, we built them. We went to Home Depot, bought the wood, had them cut the wood down to the size dimensions I wanted, so I got the crate size that I wanted. And then my husband bought a really nice power drill, and we put them together. The amount of money that I would have spent to buy them from a store is roughly how much I paid to build it. And granted, I could have just went and bought it from a store, but I like building things. I genuinely enjoy building furniture, building crates, building bookcases. When we get new furniture, I buy stuff that I have to build just simply because I enjoy building. So that's what I did. We built her crates, the oldest girl's crate, because 2 other kids had their crates. And then probably need to build one more with the spare wood that I have left. There's Gabby. Gabby, can you run a bath, please? Mama's tired. I'm running off like a solid 3 hours of sleep today. I am exhausted. And put Coke's hair in a ponytail and Callie's worry. Both y'all can come here and I'll do you a throw you a top knot in without a ponytail holder. So we did that. So for science, we are doing a botany unit study that we got from the Good and the Beautiful. Shout out to the Good and the Beautiful. They math is 40% off. So if you got kids between like kindergarten through 3rd grade, math is dirt cheap right now. And it's like whole math with manipulatives and everything is 40% off.
Me, I want to put my ponytail in.
You said you had a late start. You was able to get a solid 10 minutes. How old is he like in Vesta? Hey, I ain't no shame in the game when it comes to learning. That is the best part of homeschooling, is that you are not obligated to follow anybody's timetable but your own. Nobody's timetable but your own. Give her a second. I'm gonna do you too. I'm trying to top knot her without a ponytail holder. So
There's one right here.
I said without one.
You want to do it without
He turned 3. Oh, so he a fresh 3. Okay. He a new 3. Coco isn't even 3 yet, so I might get all of maybe a solid 5 minutes out of her before she's off and she wants to do something else. Come here, Coco. Let me see your hair. And I might get, she's 2, she'll be 3 in May. I might get a solid like 5 minutes out of her, and that's it. That's all. Callie, I can get at 4. She'll be 5 in March. I can probably get about maybe 15, 20 minutes out of her, if that much. I just try to get it when I can. So if I can get 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, 10 minutes there, I can get solid time out of her. I do make it where she's always sitting around when everybody else is learning. What is she talking about this time?
It's mostly cold. I put the cold water on.
Don't pay her no matter. Go see. That's the big kid.
I feel like Niagara Falls.
Oh.
Right now.
Dude, kid, you're hilarious.
What?
So that's just what we're doing. I'm like legit in the spot where I don't want to move no more. I don't want to do nothing else. I organize toy boxes and school boxes and
all of that
my
on 3 hours of
desk
sleep.
and under my desk. And I be's tired red. I ain't trying to go nowhere until I get up to go downstairs to go to bed.
That water ice cold. What's she talking
Kayla,
about?
go put some hot water in there, please.
I
did.
Want hot water?
Yeah. There's my beautiful mama, everybody. That's my pretty lady. I did her braids, too. Mommy's got ombre.
everybody's braids.
Mommy has ombre braids. They're really, really pretty. Hey, Rashonda, how are you, dear? Mommy has really pretty. She chose ombre. I chose plain black.
Mommy says she's putting color in my hair next.
Kaylee, I'll probably put a tinge of blonde in her braids the next time. Hi, Rachel. The little girls have straight blonde braids. They like, that makes them feel like they have Elsa hair. And the blonde is actually closer to Coco's hair because Coco's hair is this weird shade in between a dirty blonde and a light brown. She got some weird color hair. Real weird. That's the weird hair light. Depending on her mood, the eyes change. So I just put blonde hair in. Yes, my mom eyes does that. If she's happy, her eyes is chocolate. If she angry, they start getting close to a honey color.
Mommy, you know a lot of Rachels.
Yes, I do. We got a Rachel. So Rachel Stonewall, that is our cousin. That is my uncle's wife. They live down in Indiana. And then Rachel Inman is a social media friend that I made.
Mommy, my phone. See, Mommy, I have to use the ponytail.
So basically,
You
we
know
just
what,
go walk
Vesta?
up
That
to
was
door.
my goal in COVID, was to learn how to braid my own hair because I was able to braid everybody else's hair.
Callie, what are you doing?
I did your ponytail, and she out here. What's the shenanigans today? Oh, Gary, you gotta, when
Callie,
the
you're
video
out here
over,
butt
I'm gonna
naked.
post
Don't
it
get in
so
the
you can watch it because it got lit in here. The 9-year-old and the 6-year-old were fighting, but the 6-year-old is about as big as the 9-year-old, and I call her Baby D. Like, she's straight Baby D, aka Debo, about a Friday and next Friday, because she bodies the 9-year-old boy like she's not 3 years younger than him. She is truly Kris Bush child. Everybody who knows my husband understands that. Completely understands that statement when I say she is truly a Bush child. Truly Bush.
I want to leave my hair up.
But my hair. No, you just get your.
You need to come rescue me? Yes. Please come
Water
rescue
all
me.
over this floor.
And Granny finna get...
I'm about to get mad.
And they spoiled. Granny will get mad, but Granny be the main one saving them from getting in trouble. Getting on timeout, getting a spanking, going to bed early. Having to take an early nap. Granny be the main one saving folk around in these streets, I tell y'all. And they know it. Like, Coco will legit be whining
Looked at me
whining
like I was
with
crazy.
the entire intention of getting her granny's attention so that granny comes save her from everybody else in the house. Save her. Like, she was supposed to take a nap. What was it, yesterday? Or was it earlier today? And granny came in, and granny came. Yes, I am. Rachel, when I get up here, I'm gonna send you my phone number because I don't know if do you still have my phone number from grandmother's funeral? If so, please give me a call or text me. Hey, Elijah. So yeah, how big family living is, there is never ever a dull moment. Big family living, like people like you have patience. This is cultivated. Like, the patience levels gets to this point because I went from 1 kid, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. This is not anything overnight. This is just
Did you dip your
the
hair?
Lord
You still
helping
have
the sister
hair
out.
shedding.
Well, why you in my hair?
Because your hair needs to be done. Mom, it goes this way.
I don't want it over there. I purposely braided my hair in such a way that all my hair would kind of lay like this for a cute little swoop.
It makes no sense.
Well, that's how I want it to look. It's crazy, don't get me wrong. Can you hear the shenanigans? Please tell me y'all can hear the shenanigans of what's going on downstairs.
I think they're playing tag.
Because the 6-year-old and the 9-year-old already took their showers and
No,
stuff.
they're
It sounds like they're fighting.
both.
It sounds like they're fighting. It's just crazy. You know what? I'm gonna tell you now. It's hard work, but it's so worth it. Like, I feel like life is always there's never a dull moment in my life. I love that people are like, how do you socialize your kids? Why do you need to socialize? Like, legit, my kids have built-in playmates. Like, there's never a time when they're like, I have nobody to play with. It's always somebody in this mom to play with.
We may get tired of each other, but we still have playmates.
There's legit always somebody in this house to play with. Always. And then when your daddy decides, go see what's happening. That sounds like either Christian. It's only. Why is she even down there?
I don't know, but she down there. Coral is down there too. Did they actually take a bath?
Of course not. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, they get out, they run, and they do it mostly when they know I'm tired and dad's going to work. My girls don't like clothes. Coco does not like clothes at all. Get them upstairs because one that pours his clothes, and you know it's always get in the tub.
Coral, up here now.
Those are the divas. They don't like clothes at all.
Kids that have
So
no
half the
clothes
time, my kids have none. Rashonda, it's fun. I feel like it's always fun. My kids are, I think, very well spaced out. My oldest is 13, and my youngest girl is 2, so it's 13. It's a 4-year gap between the older two, the 9 from 13. Then the boy is 9, and it's a 3-year gap between the boy and the next girl. She's 6.
Go put pants on.
And then there's stair steps, 2, 2, 2. And then after Coco, I had my tubes done because I struggled. I have scoliosis, so with every kid being pregnant
so
and giving birth gets harder and harder with every kid for me. So after the 5th kid, and I tried, my mother was like, let's see if we can get another boy. Let's see if we get another boy. After the 3rd girl, after my son, I was like, bro, it was a fluke. We're not going to get another boy.
We should just tell her to have another boy. She had a boy.
Hey, Malachi. Hey, Brittany. What's up, Doug? I have 5 kids. There's 5. Kaylee is number 1. I'm gonna say pretty much all my friends, especially those from high school, everybody knows Big Kid Kaylee. Dougie knows Kaylee because Doug is actually one of her godfathers.
I have more than one?
Yes, you do. You have a godfather from me, and you have one from your bio dad.
Who's he?
Go tell him to stop because he faking it for real, and so
Caleb. If you want to actually get hurt to cry,
she's
then
bigger
shut
than
up.
me now. Doug, she's
Caleb,
legit bigger than me.
I have a Bible up here. I'll throw it at your head.
So, yes, you were one of the first people to hold her. So, like, this is how tall we are. We are legit, like, neck and neck on height. But Doug, when I say this, you'll understand what I say. She's got Maria's build. She's built like her grandmother. She's got the build. She did not get that lower half from me, Lord. Because Mama is not built like that. She got that from the other side. Yes, Lord have mercy. That's why I'm a boy. Me and Kris already got our foys, and we waiting on the concealed carries now, so we can start
Are you talking about
stockpiling our guns. Because we got to be ready. Exactly what a shotgun is. We got to be ready. We got 4 females in our house.
I want to learn how to handle a gun as well.
You are going to learn how to handle a gun. All of you children.
I want to be a police officer.
I feel like you ready. I will take everybody to the gun range.
I want to be a plainclothes officer.
Can you start on the dishes?
Detective.
And get the boy. That's
Caleb.
Of the kids, the boy my even number kids are the one that look like me. The odd numbers do not look like me. Kaylee is starting to look like me. I take that back. The older she gets, the more she favors me. Just like the older I get, the more I look like my mama. My son looks almost identical to me and my dad.
You're about to
And
just that.
I'm glad you are enjoying this and you get some humor. My 4-year-old is my
I'm about to
identical
throw a glass
twin.
at you.
Bro, we getting real old. Like, we got whole teenagers out in the streets. Duh. So me and my friend Doug that's coming, we had our daughters back to back. I had my daughter in August. His daughter was born almost 4 months to the day after my daughter.
Mommy.
And they spent like their entire first, 3-4 years of life, we did them together. They did birthdays together, holidays together, everything together, like the first 4 years of their life. And now we got teenagers, bro.
Mommy.
Teenagers.
I'm about to throw a can at his head.
Don't throw nothing at them. Just trip them.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Not down the stairs, though.
Yeah,
So the boy
you know what's
is
about
the
to
prank.
happen.
Like, he pranks, he tricks. He will jump out of a closet on you to scare the life. He will legit try to scare
He's so
you
tiny,
out your
he
life.
can fit into things.
Exactly. And then they get it from Kris because Kris does it to me. Like, I will know bro is hiding.
It's happened to me before.
My son is 9. He'll be 10 in May. I have 3 May babies. Tell you what time of year was busy for me. So I have May 3rd, May 7th. My son is May 30th. I got one kid in March who was born 2 days after one grandma's birthday and a day before the other grandma's birthday. And then she was born in August. Her birthday is legit 1 day before my husband's birthday.
And that's one day
So-
before Grandpa's.
And
We got 9, 10, 11.
Yes, 2 days before, and then so my daughter, my husband, my father-in-law birthdays, all and my husband's stuff all legit back to back days. So August, May, March are very busy months for our family. December is only busy because my birthday is a month before Christmas. And everybody in my family knows you cannot combine my birthday with Christmas. Those are 2 entirely separate holidays. Cha-ching. So. Yeah. Bye. Go do your chores.
I don't want to wash the dishes.
I don't
Dishes are
care.
horrible. This is why we need a dishwasher.
Oh, well, you are the dishwasher.
Mommy.
You're the dishwasher until Christian gets to Caleb's age. Sis, you already know. We need a dishwasher. You are the dishwasher. I do not like dishwashers. I hate them. Even when my house has had dishwashers in them, we never use them. Unless it was like a holiday.
Dad doesn't trust it.
Yeah, my husband don't trust dishwashers. He said they always leave something on the dishes. He ain't got time for that. That's a waste of soap and water. You know what? She ate, so you trying now? I'm with that. I'm really with that. Like, for real, have more kids. Don't worry about are they gonna bond. Check them in the bathroom for me. Caleb, come scrape this plate, please. Scrape the plate, and you can go sweep downstairs in the basement. So, like, don't worry about, like, them not bond. Don't worry about the bond thing, because I legit worried about my oldest and my youngest bonding. Yes, please.
Me?
Yes.
So I gotta wash the dishes and wash them up. What other washing you want me to do?
Did you wash your own laundry? Did you fold them up?
I can actually wash my own laundry. You just don't let me.
No, because I'm scared you're going to bleach the wrong thing or shrink
But
something.
I barely have anything white. Everything
I don't
have
trust,
is
and I
black.
don't trust y'all folding. I ain't even going to lie.
I can fold my own clothes.
I don't trust.
like
I don't trust.
folding.
I'm going to be honest. I'm one of the moms. I don't trust the kids folding, especially when it comes to towels and sheets.
I like my folding. My folding is beautiful.
Thank you. Uncle Doug said you watch whatever the hell she tell you, damn it.
Hey, babe.
Now go.
Who go?
Caleb, you already know. What's your job supposed to do right now? What I just say? Go sweep. Did you get the check the trash
I'm gonna have to
downstairs?
hijack this so I
If
can
it needs
wash
to
it
go
up.
out, get the trash outside out so you can get downstairs.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Daddy.
Bye, Caleb. I don't want to hear your voice again until you tell me you done sweeping downstairs. And wipe the tables down, too.
Why would you turn the light off in there, Gracie? Get out.
Christian, good night. See you later, sis. Go lay down. My kids know. After 6:30, once it get close to 7, I will legit send you to bed. You will miss out on movie night. And movie night is always fun because I like to watch fun movies where we laugh, we joke, we get up, we dance during the movie. That's my kind of movie.
Especially Hindi movies.
Especially Hindi movies. We love Hindi movies. I think I watch them so much I can actually understand them without having to read the subtitles at the bottom.
We watch a whole bunch of different religions. I watch Asian movies.
She watch Asian movies and Hindi movies and Nigerian movies. I watch Hindi, Nigerian, Pakistani movies.
All of that, Mommy.
I haven't gotten into like K-pop and Asian dramas and stuff. I have not gotten with him. She's still getting into
drama. That's why.
Surprisingly though, she'll watch that, but she don't like whatchamacallit.
What?
The group. No, the group.
What's the group?
The one that sing Dynamite.
Who sings? Oh, I like the group.
You said you don't like BTS.
I don't like boy bands.
I like
They're
BTS.
crazy.
How
They're
you don't
cheesy.
like boy bands, but you liked One Direction at one point? You like Big Time Rush?
That was at that one point in my life where I had no sense.
Okay, with you, sis. But you like Big Time Rush, though.
Now I hate Big Time Rush. They're so cheesy.
They so cheesy, really.
Mommy, I don't even know how these girls like these bands.
See, you couldn't have grew up when we grew up, because we had Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, 98 Degrees.
They look weird.
We had 112. We had Jagged Edge. We had some good stuff when I was growing up. You had Boys to Men.
When Caleb tried to act like a boy band, I smacked him.
Okay. Get them, go cut, let the water, wash them up, let the water out.
Right.
Or they have water all over the floor in there. So, this is life for us. Mr. Bush went to work, so this is when it gets loud this is when it really, really gets loud, is if he's off work or he going to work. If he's home and he's resting during the day, in my house, you can almost hear a pin drop in my house. It'd be that quiet during the day, just because everybody knows he works 12 hours overnight. He works 7 at night to 7 in the morning. He comes in, he eats breakfast. Trips and vacations. Now, for us, we don't stay at hotels. We never stay at hotels with our kids unless it's like a one night. They are not using my Bath and Body Works, but they can use the Rose.
The swab, right?
Yeah, they can use the swab. Don't touch the Bath and Body Works. That's expensive, boo. So for us trips, we do not do hotels unless they are a one night only type of deal. Like when we went on the cruise back in March, we stayed at a resort for a night. We stayed one night in Orlando, shopped, then stayed a night in Miami before we got off the boat. Then we got off the boat, we drove back up to Orlando, stayed a night there, hung out, went swimming and stuff before we drove back up here. So that's the only time we stay in a hotel. Other than that, we Airbnb it the entire trip. It just comes out to be a lot more cost effective to have the Airbnb. You don't have to have nobody looking at you crazy with my family size. Huh?
Can't downstairs, stop running before you slip.
Stop running, Coco. They can just get dressed right here, honestly.
You slip, I laugh.
So we Airbnb it. You always Airbnb ahead of time. Like the earlier you get your Airbnb, the better. So we always plan trips 3 to 6 months in advance. Like right now, we're looking at our cruises for like this summer because we want to go to Mexico with the kids. We want to take the kids on a cruise to Mexico. So we're looking at that now for stuff that we're not doing until the summer, just because it's always going to be cheaper.
Mommy, give me the one with me in the dress, but I
dress is
had it.
coral.
No, it's not.
No, it's mine.
The dress is hers.
Coral started running.
Okay, go get her a different dress then from downstairs. Kaylee's going to go get you another dress, okay?
I want a different
So we Airbnb it. A lot of times okay, now they fighting over who gets the aloha
It's a
dress.
shirt. It's a beautiful shirt. Look at the red shirt.
Just go get her a different dress for me. She's going to get you another dress. And here come Granny, because Granny got a fix. Calm down. Are you looking at me? Look at me. She's going to get you another pretty dress. Look at me. Look at me. You need to calm down. This is all Kris does. Yes, my mom is like, my mom is the goat of grandmas. Okay, where's your pull-up? This is the one with anger issues. Another true bush child, no matter how light-skinned and yellow she is. You can't have cat. You just said the key word. Callie's. No, look at me.
I got you to pick the right one.
Now calm down. Where's your pull-up?
You want me to snatch from you? No, you don't. Stop.
So that one there legit has like, she's got 2-year-old anger issues.
She
Like,
needs a diaper on. I wouldn't let her sit on your lap.
where's your pull-up at, little one?
Over there on the floor.
Go get your pull-up so you can put your pull-up on.
You get it.
No, you go get your own pull-up. Go get your own pull-up. You didn't even get hard. All I did was stunk you, but you gonna watch it. So, yeah, I'm not that mom. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't do the whole back lip. I don't care how old you is. To me, once you hit 2.5, you are legit at the age where you could get thunked dead in your mouth from running your mouth.
I get slapped.
Exactly. You old enough to get slapped. She's still young. She got to get with a thunking. Right, it is time for melatonin. I'm gonna let them.
Do we even have it?
We're gonna do melatonin once the movie starts. So once the movie starts, I'm going to hand out chewable melatonins.
Guys, guess what?
Yes.
Guess what?
What?
So,
She's excited. Nope, you can't say nothing until you actually get it.
Mommy.
Yup.
Mommy. Mommy, there's no fun in surprises.
Yes, it is. Bye. Go do your
Not for adults.
Go do your chores. The longer you take to do your chores, the longer it's gonna be before we can start watching movies. So we can watch at least one movie tonight. You know it's gonna take us like 2.5 hours to get through a movie. Can you please hurry up? The movies we watch are like 2.5, maybe 3 hour long movies.
Can we watch Saho?
Saho? There's no dance. Okay, we can watch Saho. I like Saho.
Yeah.
Prabhu's in there. Prabhu's in there. We can watch that. I love Prabhu's. Hey, Sherry. So,
Ooh, is that Unsherry?
no, this is a friend of mine, Sherry. She is actually.
Hi.
Kaylee says hello, everybody. So, you got got everything up. Take your towel downstairs, put it on the back of the couch, so I can hang
Should
it.
I bring them up in front of you?
Caleb and Christian, not tonight. Not tonight.
I got a
So,
headache.
I recommend after going on our first cruise this summer, I highly recommend if you're gonna vacation, cruising is it. We went on our first family cruise this year, and I legit feel if you gonna family vacation, cruising is where it's at. You get to go to a whole nother. Half the time you go into another country, and there's like a whole kiddie club on the cruise. There's stuff for the teenagers to go. And it is legit like the ability to hand the kids off to somebody else for a couple hours where they're safe. They can't go nowhere because they on a boat in the middle of the dang on ocean. And you get to go off and enjoy stuff with your significant other, with your spouse.
Yeah,
that's what we did. When we went to Bahamas, I did not want to take any of the kids off because I had not been to Bahamas before and I didn't want to take no chances on something happening to one of my kids off the boat. Because Coco and Callie will run off on you in a heartbeat. So we left all the kids on the boat. Kaylee went swimming with her cousins and hung out with her cousins on the boat.
No,
Only one that went.
What's it called?
What?
You said this to the kids club thingy.
You didn't go, remember?
Oh yeah, I swam with Jordan. Never mind.
With Jordan and Brielle. She hung out with her
And
cousins.
Sterling.
And Sterling. No, Sterling and Coco went with us.
Oh, and Jordan.
And Jordan, you hung
So
out
I
with
was stuck with Brielle.
And you hung out with cousin Tred's girls too.
Yeah, but one of his girls don't like me. And I don't like her. She's weird.
Hey, Toya. So Coco and Sterling was the only ones. Cruises are we're not breastfeeding anymore.
here.
Walk away.
You want to help me with the dishes?
You don't breastfeed no more, so please go away. Cruises are so much fun. Dinner prep, Rashonda, dinner prep for my family size, dinner prep is easily always a couple hours long. Unless I'm doing something easy like tonight we had lasagna. Thank you. Thank you for the kiss. Like tonight we had lasagna and chicken strips because the little kids asked for chicken strips instead of chicken wings. So we did lasagna, chicken strips, and I baked cookies. We love cookies, fresh baked cookies in the winter months. So I buy big tubs of cookie dough, and I bake cookies almost every single day. I bake like a dozen every day. Lasagna is easy. You know, meals like lasagna is easy. But when you get into like multiple courses, like on the weekends, then I'll do like a bigger meal because I have more time to put into a meal. For me, it's bigger because you have to remember, Tanika, I have to, like, if I make lasagna, I can't make a pan. I'm making like 2 pans of lasagna. If I'm making chicken, I'm not making half a bag of chicken. I have to cook the entire bag of chicken or the entire pack. And depending on the size of the pack, I have to cook 2 packs of chicken because my kids eat. Like, Coco eats. Like, she will eat 3-4 pieces of chicken by herself. You know,
Mommy, I got cool to see.
like if she really likes something, she'll eat a lot of it. Chicken is something she really, really enjoys. Chicken, she eats a lot of chicken.
And a lot of blueberries.
How do I make time for me and my husband? Is it hard when you have more kids? You got to get into the drive-by ministry. That's all I'm gonna say. That's the best way to say it with other kids, but you have to get into the drive-by ministry where the person you with got to be down with a romantic thing with flowers and stuff, but they also got to be down with getting it cracking in the laundry room while the kids is watching a movie. You know what I mean? No, it sounds crazy, but that is the truth when you have a big family. You have to be willing to, sometimes a date is right. Sometimes a date for us is just being able to go grocery shopping, just the 2 of us by ourselves for a day. For us, it can be something that simple because we don't get a whole lot of time, just the 2 of us without the kids. This summer, my mom kept the kids and we took we did like a 1.5-day trip downtown. We got an Airbnb and a penthouse down at a condo downtown, and we was gone for, back in July. Remember when we left for we was gone for like a 1.5 days? We left early in the day.
I thought you guys just went somewhere. I didn't know you got a penthouse. You should have took me with you.
Why would we
could have
do
been
that?
like when we did years ago, when it was just me, you, and Dad.
She is so spoiled.
Mommy,
like
Mommy,
Kris
Mommy,
spoiled her when she was the only child.
No,
yes, girl, you went on whole dates with your daddy when I was too busy to go on dates with your daddy. I'm not even gonna play with you. Kris used to take her out on dates. Like they would go down to Disney. They would go out
more
to
dates
eat.
than you did.
They would go out to movies. He would take her shopping. She was spoiled right.
I got gifts on Valentine's Day.
Yes, he spoils her. Even to this day, if
he told me to go
they want to go
shop,
if she wants time alone with Dad and she says, "Hey, I just need some time with you by myself," bro, will stop what he doing.
We would be gone for this.
Callie and Gracie, downstairs, go play with your kitchen set or go clean up. Goodbye.
I have a fact.
Callie,
for
you need
right?
socks on your feet.
Right?
No, go clean up.
Your lips don't touch when you count until you say 1,000,000.
Okay, go clean up.
Did you know that?
Yes, go clean up.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I do. What's my name?
Mommy,
and what do I know?
No,
and what do I know?
No.
Because we have this thing where
Mommy,
they tell me something, especially if it's something I already know. I'll be like, "What's my name?" And they be like, "Mommy." I'm like, "What do I know?" Everything.
Mommy. Last time I asked you that,
where
you
my
said
shoes
that you
at?
don't know everything.
Who took my?
You said
Get
that.
my shoes.
You said that.
But what's my name?
Mommy.
And what do I always know?
Mommy.
Yes. You know what? And no, it sounds crazy, but blended families are fun. Big families are fun. Hey, the Twan. What's up, bro? I know everybody is not into having a big family. I know everybody is not into having a big family, but big families can be a lot of fun. If you have the want to have a big family, like to me, right now, my kids' childhood is fun. But I ain't even gonna lie. I am legit excited for when all my kids hit adulthood. And then I'm like, a grandparent and all my kids are married and they got kids and then everybody comes home. Hey, Bill. That's what I'm excited for. Like, I'm excited for when, you know, my kids all come home and my house is like the spot to be at because everybody knows it's going to be lit. I cook like my mom, so there's very rarely you eat something that don't taste good in my house. It's always fun.
You said that like there is.
You're right. They are so much fun. Yo. Yes, have one more, Tanika. Like you was telling LaDonna the other night, you should have one more kids. Yes, you should have one more kid too. Hey, Auntie Deborah. We have fun like all day, every day. Hey, Haley. How are you and the little ones? The little ones, oh my God, they are so adorable. But yeah, a big family to me is always fun. I'm glad I have a big family. I come from a big family. Like when I say holidays, when everybody in town is lit, it's lit. Especially like COVID wasn't in effect. Like my mom's house around Thanksgiving, when all of like my cousins and they kids and stuff come over here, it is always so much fun. It is legit always so much fun. Like I remember one time my cousin Don came over and he was like, do you really want to know the answer to that? So of my mother's biological kids, I am one of one. I'm the only child on my mom's side. On my dad's side, I have an elder brother. His name is Junior. If you ever see him comment, if you ever see someone named Casey Caseman comment on my post, that's my elder brother. I have 2 younger siblings that are way younger. Like my younger sister is like maybe in her 1st or 2nd year of college down in Atlanta. Her name is Sydney. Looks very much similar to me and my older daughter. And then my baby brother name is Kennedy. My baby brother is at the end of high school. So we are very large gaps in age. Like, they're so much younger than me. I used to legit, yeah, seriously, I was raised an only child. My mom only had 1 kid. When she remarried, I had 3 siblings by marriage, which I absolutely adore. That we are all still close, even though my mom and my stepfather are not married anymore. We all still close. I am still very much close to my stepfather. He is very much still involved. My oldest daughter is actually... I combined the names of both of my dads. My oldest daughter is Kaylee, K for Keith, and Lee for Lee. So I have 1 elder brother, 2 younger siblings by blood. Those are my blood siblings on my dad's side. When my dad remarried when I was like Kaylee's age, that came with 4 more siblings. That even though him and and his ex-wife are not together anymore, my stepmom Kenya, I am still very, very close to that side of the family. I am still close to my stepmother. We still talk regularly. Those are still my siblings. We still we rocking and rolling. I'd do anything for them. My siblings from my mom's last marriage, I am still close to them. We still rock together. We still spend time together. Like my big sister Danielle was at my kid's birthday party this summer. Like our kids hang out. Like there is no not hanging out. Lily and Michelle, I think, are still like down south now. Michelle, I think, live local, but we don't see each other a lot. Michelle has just as many kids as I do. Hey, Michaela. And that's one of my cousins. And so, yeah, big family. And then, but my mom, like when I say my mom has tons of first cousins, and we were all raised like we were first cousins, like my Auntie Maury's kids. We were all raised like we were first cousins, even though our moms are first cousins. My Uncle Zurich is technically my mom's first cousin, but the way we were raised, that's my uncle, period. That's just how I was raised. The same thing with my Auntie Deborah. She's technically like my mom's first cousin, but to me, that's my aunt because that's just how I was raised. That my mom's first cousins are all like aunts and uncles to me for the most part. A lot of them are, not all of them, but the ones who I spent a lot of time with, like growing up, I actually lived with my Uncle Zurich. I actually spent like summer breaks and winter breaks with my Aunt Maury. So we're like this, like really close. Like my Aunt Maury is literally my oldest daughter's godmother. she's Kaylee's godmother. And to me, by association, all the other kids kind of claim her as a godmom too. And that's just how she operates. Like, she treats my kids as if they were her own grandchildren. And so the family is just, we're just close like that. Like, we all are just really, really close. I can't wait till COVID is over because all of our kids, we all have kids that need to hang out with each other because they're so young that they haven't seen each other in like a whole year. Because the last time I really got to hang out with my cousins was last summer when we were down here before we moved back down here from North Dakota. Don't even get me started on North Dakota. It's just like, yeah, I always get the question is, are there black people in North Dakota? Yes, there are black people in North Dakota because there's military bases and the railroad is there. But I'm an advocate for big family life. I do recommend for everybody that don't want to be a part of the minivan village, get you a journey. Although, God willing, I will become a member of the minivan village in about a year or two. Because this whole moving seats back and forth business, sliding the road back and forth, I'm getting sick of it. Don't get me wrong, I love my truck because my truck is very, very good on grass. Like, I can drive I can go 12 hours between here and North Dakota on maybe $50, $60 in gas. No lie. Like, I may stop for, is it like $60, $80 in gas? Like 60 to 80. Like, not all the time. That's only because I'm stopping at half.
Some of them was only for.
I'm stopping at halfway points, and I would drive between here and North Dakota several times a year, and the gas is like super cheap. I've driven between here and Texas several times a year, and when we lived there. As soon as COVID is over, I cannot wait to get on the road and get back down to Texas because we have not seen my husband's side of the family since COVID started. And I am dying to get down there to see that side of the family. Like, my mother-in-law and I are really close. Like, that's my road dog. Yes, I told Sterling to go get that Journey Toya. Like, he was like, what kind of truck should I get? I was like, bro, get a Journey. And he was like, are you sure? I was like, bro, you got 3 kids. Get the Journey. And he was like, you sure? Get the Journey. Like, you're going to love it, especially when you get to have all the storage in the floors. And then he got the Journey. And then, depending on which Journey you get, you can completely lay down. Got to come to El Paso. Yes, the next time we're in Texas, I am going to make. I think it's like a 3-hour trek from Austin to El Paso, and I'm gonna make the trip down there so I can see y'all when we come back down. When we come back down there, but I am so excited I cannot wait till COVID is over. Only reason we haven't been down there during COVID is because my mother-in-law and my father-in-law have really bad asthma and stuff, and we don't want to take chance that we bring any type of germs to them. We don't want to get them sick or nothing because I would be really, really devastated if something happened to my in-laws. But yeah, like we talk to my in-laws every single day. Every single day we talk to my mother-in-law. Like we legit talk to my mother-in-law every single day. My father-in-law almost every other day. Because he generally is always off to himself, quiet. My brother-in-laws, I try to keep up with them as well. My husband is the oldest of his siblings. He is. Really? Did you ask who are my brother-in-laws? Like,
I thought you had other brothers that aren't.
Caleb, go away. So my husband's the oldest of his siblings. So Kris is 34, and then Josh is about 8 years younger than him. And then GL is 8 years younger than him. So G is finishing up 8th grade. Josh just finished up not 8th grade, high school. He's 18. He just finished up high school. The middle brother finished up his master's degree like 2 years ago. A year ago? Huh? He was teaching for a while. So my middle brother was doing college teaching for a while. Now I think he's in like pharmaceuticals.
He was also a cheer.
He was a gymnastics coach and a cheer coach.
Yeah, he was supposed to be
like
teaching.
my younger brother-in-law looks so much like my husband. It's weird.
Yeah,
like,
remember that thing with Gracie?
Like my younger 2 girls, my younger kids, legit didn't do not when they were much smaller. They could not tell the difference between their dad and their uncle. To the point where it confused Gracie to the point that Callie and Gracie confused to the point that they cried because they could not tell the difference between which one was their daddy. Like,
They could
we
be
went
twins
down to
if they wanted
Texas to visit when they were little, and my husband's still in the car, but my brother-in-law came to get them out the car, and they was like, Daddy, and he picked them up, and she thought that was her dad holding her until Kris got out the car and went to pick her up from him, and she was like, hold on, time out, which one of y'all is my daddy? And she was like legit stuck. And so I teased my brother-in-law Josh, and I call him Uncle Daddy. I'd be like, come here, Uncle Daddy. And I tease him, call him Uncle Daddy, just because my younger kids couldn't tell the difference. I think at times even Coco has trouble telling the difference between her dad and her uncles. They can only really tell the difference if my husband has his facial hair fuller. But right now, Kris is not wearing full facial hair. He's wearing fairly close shaven facial hair.
Go take that pan downstairs and then you can do it.
And that fairly close shaven facial hair is almost identical to how his brother's wearing it, and their haircuts are almost identical.
You're
so
heavy.
It's hard to tell those two different. Very
Mommy.
hard.
Well, you love Mom. You want to sit with Mom. You love Mom. Sit with Mom. But you're heavy and it's hot.
It is. Do me a favor. Go turn that down, because Dad had turned it up down there because he was hot.
Here, let me do it.
Not that. No, I don't want you to turn it off. I want her to just move the arm on it. So.
Mommy, why is it all the way up to 90?
Yo, Daddy, he's sick, so he cold all the time. We have colds. We do not have COVID. We have head colds. Hey, LaDonna.
I'm
So,
sweating. I cannot be.
We'll finish cleaning up, and then we can go in the basement, because I'm about to leave y'all so I can go down there and get ready to watch the movie.
First.
Where are my shoes at? You and Christian was throwing my shoes. So,
I did the dishes.
dang, that was fast. Okay, can you put the lasagna in the down? Is the room up here, or do we need to go in the downstairs refrigerator? I don't know if it's Uncle Doug is still on here. I can't tell.
Tell him I did the dishes. You don't gotta yell at me no more.
My mama said we funny. Now, here's the funny thing. My mama is not eating not more. She ain't in, but maybe I could walk
Mama,
from
you're
here
right
to her
there.
room. She really like down.
She's down the hall.
It ain't that far. You gonna get Granny a kiss?
Grandma needs a kiss. Grandma hurt. Her back hurt. Go give Grandma a kiss.
Did it! I did it! I did it!
Yes, back at it again with my crew, because everybody said it make them laugh. So I figured, why not make people smile and laugh on a regular, right?
You guys want to see our dance?
Like, my house is funny all day, every day. Like, my mama would tell you, it's just funny. I'm going downstairs.
She wants
Come
you to
on.
pick her up.
I'm not picking you up. I got my laptop and my computer.
Here, I'll pick you up.
Let Kaylee pick you up and bring you down.
Come on, let's go.
So, I said my laptop and my computer, like, that's not the same thing. So,
All right, now you can go walk to Mommy.
I think I showed, some of y'all were in there.
Guys, guess what? I'm doing chemistry.
So, this is what I changed around. I changed the table around, and I'm just showing some of y'all, because some of y'all that's on here today saw what the table looked like yesterday. So I finished the third box that I told you I was the third crate. I finished it like I told you I was going to do last night. We built that out. Didn't do it last night. We did it this afternoon.
Morning.
So the third crate is done. And so that's what that looks like. And I moved some of the stuff from here and put it over there, just so they have more space on the table for lessons. Kaylee is excited because... Get down.
I'm doing chemistry. I feel so smart.
She's excited because she's doing... Excuse me. Stop. Caleb, hang those towels, son. She's excited because she's doing chemistry, and the younger kids are doing botany. So I think everybody's excited after spending all fall doing mammals. We did a mammals unit study all fall. So in the spring, we're doing chemistry, botany, and then in the summer, we'll probably pick up marine biology.
What about physics?
We'll do physics next junior year. Sophomore year, you'll probably hit physics. We did start Shakespeare today, so I didn't even show. So
the girl is stupid. The best friend is stupid.
This is what we read Shakespeare out of for some of y'all. Let me turn it around this way.
Guys,
This is a Shakespeare book we're reading from. It says it's a library book, but crap, I forgot. I have a Mary Kay meeting I have to get to, so I'm gonna have to hurry up and get off here. Do me a favor. Boot that up so I can get on Mary Kay tonight. computer. So even though it's a library book, the binding got messed up. So I just paid them for it to keep it.
You didn't tell me your password.
I just paid them to keep it. You need my
I know the
fingerprint
passwords to everything but your what's it called?
because it takes my fingerprint. Yes.
Maybe I should put you. Maybe I should put you my fingerprint on your stuff.
No, you're not putting your fingerprint on my laptop.
Why?
Because I don't trust you, sis.
You love me.
I do. Clean that mess up, please. We're not doing no mess in this place. You said you bringing your baby to my school. You know what? To be honest, I keep
everything. She's even getting a PhD.
To open up. I'm gonna get a DBA, not a PhD. Just
It's the same thing.
It really is practically the same type of degree. One less residency is involved. One less year of schooling, but it's not the same price tag. My DBA, I got a scholarship for $20,000 to get a DBA.
What's your nickname?
I have to put it in from my text messages. Get my computer, get the laptop, the tablet, and see if you can find it in there. So I'm going to get a DBA and not a PhD. I was thinking, at first, I really, really wanted the PhD because my goal is to teach at a university. But when I looked at that PhD price tag, and I realized that I can still teach at a university with the DBA, I went with the DBA. And I'll still end up at the end of 2023. By the time I'm 36, I will still, at the end of the day, have Dr. Kristen Bush, and that's all that matters. There's a doctor in front of my name. So yeah, that's my goal. Yeah. Trying to think what else I need to show y'all. You haven't seen, but I don't know if y'all live in the suburbs, but if you have a family, you have kids, and you don't have a home library, build a home library. Especially right now, check your local libraries. A lot of them have like used book sales. Like with me living in Calumet City, they were giving out books for free in the library. They had up until last week? Caleb, stop talking in sweet. Don't say another word. Sweep. You don't find them?
Your friends, the people I've heard you talk about.
Can you finish that and say send me the link?
You and Chrissy are gonna clean the floor.
So Calumet City Public Library. LaDonna, I don't know if you're still on here, but Calumet City Public, their library over here. Was giving out books straight free. All you had to do was take a bag in there. If you touch it, you could keep it out the used book section. They had a ton of books, all kind of nursery rhymes and Aesop's fables. Like I'm gonna show y'all all the American Girl books that I got from my library this fall for the free. So that is all American Girl. I have the entire thing of Molly, got it for free. This is Kristen, got it for free. These is like, who are these two? Carolina's Story, got hers. I got a couple of Josephina, Ruthie, Kaya, Kit, Emily, Nikki. I have almost all of Felicity's individual books. And then I have almost all of the mystery ones that I got for free. Then I have all of these down here that I got. If they have like an X on them, I got them from our library for free. All kind of books. On the Civil War. What else did we get? I even have like the cookbooks and craft books to go with the American Girl books. I have Oprah's biography that I got for free. We have comic books. We have books on different celebrations. We have books on Hispanic Americans. Hey, Cricket. Like, I have tons of books. We have these books. I love these. Now, these two, I got these ones. I did not get from the library. I paid my coins for these ones on Amazon. These are awesome books about animals and This one is just all about animals. You can read all about different animals. They have really nice drawings and illustrations of animals. And so when we were doing mammals, this was really, really helpful with mammals. When they were writing, they would have to write me like a illustration and a story about an animal. This is what they would go to for the younger kids when they were doing research on it. Go ahead, you can take that one. And then we have one on... Huh?
Your friend
Okay, that's fine. And then we have different games and stuff that I keep. Our library was really, really nicely done. Like, I got a ton of free books from that library. I'm a little sad because it's closed. So now I have to, you can only do curbside pickup until they open back up again. And I think they closed down because with it getting cold and flu season being in effect, you kind of got to close up because you don't know the difference between who got the flu and who got COVID now. So this game is tons of fun. Beast of Balance is a great game for your kids to play. You do have to have some type of tablet or iPhone to use it. And so they have to try to balance animals on like a pod dock thing. And if it falls, they lose the game. And then, and the volcano erupts. It's a lot of fun. We have snap circuits that my friend Kate had told us about. We got this series for the big kid to read. Thank you. I got all kind of books.
You already know I'm clingy. You can't
trying to see if y'all can see those ones back there, like the books back here. I've got like thesauruses, books on other countries, rocks and minerals, Aesop's fables, the Smithsonian book on animals, classic fairy tales. We do play chess in this house. Me and the boy have like a running tournament to see who's better at chess. We play Scrabble a lot. Candyland is for the little kids. We have Ticket to Ride, which is fun. We're a books family. If I don't have anything in my house, I have books. Caleb, I need you to do better at sweeping because you're getting debris over here on the books, bro.
Oh, sorry.
And then
We have more books in the garage as well.
have more, yes. These ones I was so happy to find because these tells you about other places. So I've got these ones on San Francisco, Spain, Italy, Ireland, London. Kaylee has confiscated the Paris books because she loves Paris and France. We got audiobooks down there that on CDs. So when we get in the car, I can take those in the car for us to listen to. I found tons of nice used-born books. So that's The Wizard of Oz. This is like an anthology of books with like Monte Cristo and stuff in it. What else did we get? This is a game that I want to start playing with them, but I'm trying to wait for everybody to get over before we start playing the Silicon Valley game. And then we have classic stories for girls, Jane Austen.
And I read those.
So I'll be honest, I love Jane Austen. I'm a Jane Austen fan, big one. So I found I bought one Jane Austen book when I went to Barnes and Nobles because they still have them in far, far north, like Highland, Skokie, that far north, all the way up there. We always like to hang out up there.
I got an idea.
And so when I was up there, their Barnes and Noble is like one of the best Barnes and Nobles I've ever been to.
Beautiful.
Yes. When I move, I have totes just for books. I have brought almost as many books into this house that I owned. We have almost the entire Twilight series. Do we have the whole series?
We're missing Midnight Sun. That's the book
I have.
asked you about
The only
yesterday.
one we don't have is Midnight Sun, and she is on my behind because we don't have Midnight Sun to add to
I've
the
read
collection
every
of
single
Twilight.
book except for Midnight
I'm only missing one from the Hunger Games series.
I read the entire series, but I need the first book.
But man, when you go, like when we went to Barnes & Noble after they reopened after COVID, I was so happy because I'll have found like these big ones here. Grimm's Complete Fairy Tales. I like poetry. I even wrote poetry and won like a couple contests online when we were in high school. So I love poetry. And then I got Sherlock Holmes, Jane Austen, and my kids love mystery stories. So we had got these two. I got these ones for them. I paid only like, I think $8 a book. $8 a book because they were on sale, which is actually really good because normally a book that big with that much content would be like $20-30. And they had a really, really nice sale. I want to say we have almost all of the Chronicles of Narnia. I think I have all except book 2 and book 3. Yeah, book 2 and book 3 in the Chronicles of Narnia. All of them except those two. I'm still trying to find them. Kaylee wants everybody to see her artwork. So that's my artiste. Caleb, Bush, are you done sweeping?
I painted this for Dad's
No,
birthday
you're not.
last minute.
Then clean up. Callie and Gracie, cop a squat on the couch.
My ombre effect is mwah. I hate it.
Yes. So, and then my Christian books are just, the game on that is just as big. Because just as much as I have fictional and fun reading for the kids, I also always, those are bribes. Yes. I probably easily own several hundred books. And that's not even including academic books that I've kept from my degrees. But different books that I have because I feel like I have to feed them both with literary work from that level, but they also need biblical stuff too. So I have tons of biblical stuff. I love this series for them that I'm going to have them go through in high school. Kaylee will probably be the first kid to go through these 4, and then everybody will take a turn to go through them. They were mine, but after I read them, it's your turn.
And they always used to lose them.
Yep, and I had to find them every single time. And then these are different books. I think of these books that sit up here, I don't even think I have a favorite of the books I have up here.
You like them all.
I do. I would have to say I love Not a Fan. Seated with Christ is a good one. Anything is a bomb book. Women Living Well is a good one of these books that sit here. And as of those ones.
Mike,
yes.
Can we make a late Walgreens run?
No, I'm not going to Walgreens.
Everybody goes to sleep.
No.
I want Twinkies.
I don't care.
Can we go tomorrow?
I'll think about it.
I'll go anyway for get that present for Avery.
Okay. Well, we can go when I go out to pick up books from the library that we have on hold.
When are we doing that?
Tomorrow afternoon.
Yay!
So, yeah. But I keep a ton of books. If you don't have Mike Todd's book, you probably should get it, especially if you're in a relationship or you're trying to get a relationship. I highly recommend Mike Todd's Relationship Goals book. Kris and I have the Relationship Goals book and the study guide to go with it. We each have our own copy so we can write in it. And my notes are my notes, his notes are his notes. Hey, Auntie Tracy.
Hi.
My relationship with my teenager is bar none, to be honest. Like,
What does that mean?
it's really good.
All right.
This is, let me show you Mike Todd's book. This is Mike Todd's book, Navigating Dating, Marriage, and Sex. He's got this policy called Humble, Open, and Transparent. When is enrollment? You know what? Let me talk to my husband about that, and I might open it up. So,
Quarantine for 2 weeks first. I don't got time to figure this out. What?
I can't wear her time some quarantine 2 weeks. So this is a really, really good book. The series that goes with it is amazing. Like, I'm legit gonna read that book again this year just because when we've been married 10 and a half years, you have to always keep, there's always room for improvement. Always room for improvement. No matter how good you think your marriage is, your marriage is, you can always pour more into it. For those of us with big families and trying to navigate big family life and trying to navigate just having a life where you are pouring into your kids, like the word the term that's used for it is called life-giving. A lot of times, Highly recommend this lady, Sally Clarkson. She has the Life-Giving Table, the Life-Giving Parent. I also have the Life-Giving Home, but that is in my personal stack of reading in my room because I'm rereading through it this year. Then there's Girls Club that talks about like her relationship with her girls because they have a really, really nice relationship. And then Mom Heart Moments is the devotional she came out with, of course, for moms. And those are good, but very, very good books. Then Crushing is always good. Always good. If you're trying to grow your relationship with God, then you're going to want these two. Searching the Scriptures and Crushing.
I'm not ready yet.
But yeah. Bro, I'm not in the mood. Can y'all please hurry up? I would really like to watch our movies tonight. So, like this month, because like, I don't know if a lot of y'all know this, but I am communications
No, you didn't sweep over here.
coordinator or a leader with a ministry called Wise and Waiting. I'm sure a lot of y'all have seen me share it on my page. And so being in that role puts me in a position where I'm like kind of the resource queen when it comes to reading books, all things homeschool related, trying to stay on top of, resources for a lot of stuff. And I have to say, God has put me in a really good position to even do that. Why are y'all arguing? It's unnecessary. I feel like God has really put me in a great position to do that because I've been in a position where I've been reviewing Christian books for... I've been reviewing Christian... I have been reviewing Christian books for 9 years now. So a lot of my collection of Christian books, even some of the kids' books, I have not paid a dime for them. Not a single dime. I read them, I review them, and they've given them to me for free for 9 years. I'm going to say half my collection that I have built, I'm not going to say half, I'm going to say about 75% of the books I have in my house, I did not pay for them. Dead serious. Did not pay a dime for them. She's excited about chemistry, can you tell? But why are you touching it? Give it here. You already know. Dad said y'all hands are not to be on here because y'all lost one of the things on it. My kids lost like one of my husband's thumb grips on the PlayStation, so they're not allowed to touch the PlayStation remotes no more. Except Kaylee and Caleb because they're old. No, he is. He just can't do it if they around. Are we watching movies on Netflix or Prime?
We're watching movies on Netflix. We're watching Tahoe, remember?
Yes, Tahoe. So, yeah. Thank you. Don't always feel like a great mom. Sometimes I feel like I yell too much, I fuss too much. But it's, I think it's going to all be worth it. Now, I'm going to tell you this. If you go homeschool, because I recommend homeschooling, I'm telling y'all, if you ever hear me talk about homeschooling, I'm always tell you, if you're a black family, you should homeschool and you should probably do it from a classical perspective just because our kids need to know everything. They need to know all of what history has to say about things that have occurred in history. So, especially when it comes to people of color, not just black people, but other races and stuff of color, they need to know it. And a lot of times they're not going to get it in a public school setting. I am not watching no Moesha, sorry.
How about Girlfriends?
I don't want to watch Girlfriends. We've watched Girlfriends in this house like several times, the whole series. We got Homicide Satham, don't want to watch that.
No, watching Tahoe.
Oh, I got to find Tahoe, my bad.
I just looked up Raki, whatever his name is, Rashad. That's all I looked up, and then a whole bunch
His name
of
is Ritek.
Yeah, Ritek.
Thank you. You said you barely made it in college. You hate school. You know what? You don't have to love schools to be good at homeschooling. You just got to love your kids to be good at homeschooling.
That's what it was.
And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You don't have to be good at teaching. You don't have to be good at any of this. You just have to have a love for your kids that supersedes everything else. You don't even have to worry about lesson plans. There's some curriculum that all you got to do is go to the next lesson. Like, So with me starting my doctorate this spring, I already know I'm not in a position to fully map out whole lessons like I did last year for them.
Well, she still hasn't text you back yet.
Okay. So
You may not be able
I'm going to show you. It's fine. This is trying to see if I can show y'all the book, the Kaylee's Language Arts, because all of the kids are using this curriculum. So they are using The Good and the Beautiful. This is a Christian curriculum that I like. I like this one. It's not just because it's Christian, but because there's language arts in here, there's geography in here, and it covers art in here as well. Art technique and art history. Can you stop? And so, no, this is Kaylee's. Go sit down. Yours is in your binder. Printed yours out. And so all you have to do, I like this, especially for new homeschoolers, I tell everybody, because it is literally just go to the next lesson, follow the directions. All you have to do is read through the directions and go to the next lesson. It is literally signed only the first day. What's up?
Just like,
I know.
So, do you trust me enough to play a game on you?
Kaylee, we're finna watch Tahoe. Shh. You can cut the big light off.
No, guys, they have to wait for Kayla.
Well, tell the boy to hurry up. Saho's a good movie and it's long. Like, you just follow you read. It tells you what to read with the kid, what they need to read by themselves depending on their age. It tells you what books to get them, what books they need to read. The whole lesson is there. I have the lady who created this curriculum actually sent me a lot of what I have for the free. Because our family is going to be one of her pilot families for her history program.
Really?
And so she sent us a ton of curriculum this summer for free. And so, like, the language arts that Kaylee is going to use, all you have to do is sit and flip to the next, flip to the next, flip to the next. You know, LaDonna, you think you need patience, but just think about it this way. If you have no patience with one kid, how do you think a teacher outside the door feels about 20, 30 kids in her classroom? Her patience levels may be a little bit better because she's getting paid to deal with these kids rather than feeling like it's an unpaid job. But instead of looking at, Kaylee, what would you please get off my computer?
My coloring.
Go away. Get off now. That's ministry work. I do not need anything in that messed up at all.
I didn't touch anything.
Thank you.
All I did was press that.
Now you can find stuff. All of that curriculum, they have language arts, math, history, science. All of it, you can literally get it to just go to the next lesson, to go to the next lesson, to go to the next lesson. You don't have to create your own lessons and everything. It's made to be very, very easy.
We're not watching a thing.
You said she chose that career path. Hilarious.
No, don't touch
Trying to
that.
see how too much more long on here before this phone die out on me. Would y'all stop touching the light? These people are crazy. Sit down. Everybody have a seat. Clean your mess up. Have a seat on the couch so we can watch Tahoe. So, yeah, so we're going to watch a Hindi movie tonight. It's called Tahoe. It's pretty long, but I love it. The main actor in it, his name is Prabhas. Bro is awesome. If you want to get in on what we're doing ministry-wise, I didn't even tell y'all. So we're reading through a book called Spiritually Strong. The high school experience for my team, I am not so concerned about her going to a public high school. I'm really not, because I'm more concerned about prepping her for beyond high school rather than her just getting the high school experience. I want her to have something that's beyond high school. I want her to be prepped beyond high school. And our goal for that is that because it's either she's got two paths that she's thinking about. She's thinking about either going art way, where she'll be going off to Paris for college, or she's thinking of going into psychiatry, where we're going probably Ivy League for college.
I want to also do criminal psychology.
Criminal psychology. So it'll be either we going art or we're going criminal psychology, and then we're going to minor in art. And so because we are setting up her career path early, the high school experience is not at the top of the list of things for me to do. it is not at the top of our list. At the top of my list is prepping her to be able to succeed in college in a way that statistics shows that public school kids are not prepped in that way. College admissions, they have said several times, because now they've had more experience with homeschoolers. They prefer homeschool kids to public school kids simply because homeschool kids do not have the same learning curve when it comes to being independent that public school kids have to learn. What? Fix your face. Tuck that lip in.
I told them to clean up over here because the letter house is
Callie,
that they can do
where's
later.
Callie at?
She just went upstairs. That's why I just called you.
Okay, so I'm going to have to go because we need to clean. It's 7:45. We want to watch a movie tonight. And then, of course, movie, then bed. Try to be up. I'm not leaving you. What are you coming for?
You know she's clingy.
Yeah, Coco's tired. She's getting clingy. She has not napped at all today. Christian, quit touching me. Callie, go clean up the floor over there at the table where you sit.
Your own child touch you?
Yeah, she's weird right now. Her arms is like between my legs. Get off me. So but she wants to, with everything we're doing, I will put her eventually when we are away from COVID. I will put her, probably let her go participate in public school sports. But that'll probably be it. But
Who started it?
we trying to work on
Caleb and Ricky.
what's taking him so long.
I don't know what he's doing.
So
I'm gonna go tell the friend.
no problem. I'll probably do this again another day this week. If I don't do it tomorrow, then it'll probably won't be again until Sunday, because I work Wednesday night, Thursday night, Saturday night. So yeah. But I hope y'all have a good night, good week. Coco, you said bye-bye, everybody?
Bye.
Coco says bye-bye. Have a good night, y'all.